Popshavocado Family, welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all's week is going great. I'm happy to have you guys along with me on this particular video because this one right here is very exciting, guys, because me and Pivity are once again a part of this cool mystery box swap where a lot of YouTube channels of collectors who collect different types like Funko, toys, anything you can name up, we're all coming together to do this particularly awesome event where we make mystery boxes for each other, and pretty much we draw names to send out the boxes to each other, and then from there we just make like a really fun video of our experience reviewing these particular boxes. So the theme for today's the theme for this particular box swap is on retro toys or anything retro, where it just brings back nostalgia for anyone or anybody. So me and Pivity are gonna go ahead and go to this cool little antique mall where they pretty much sell some cool like throwback items, because a lot of the vendors there at that particular boutique mall are small time collectors. So they set up shop there where they sell toys or cards or any other collectibles. So me and Pivity are gonna go ahead there and record what we find and what we see. So we're gonna go ahead and take you guys along with us, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this video. Alright, you guys, we're out here on a really rainy, murky, cold Saturday morning. If you guys are ever from Houston or ever lived in Houston, you guys know what we're talking about. Pretty much we could have fall, winter, summer, spring all in 1 week, because the Houston weather is super bipolar. So right now it's 44 degrees, which is extremely cold for us because we southern folks are used to the sun and warm weather. So I guess for today, me and Pippi want to go ahead and talk about some nostalgia, I guess memories for us growing up as kids. So back in the day, not really back in the day, I'm making it.
How old are you, 55?
I'm 27, you guys. I was born 1994, so I was the 90s babies and early 2000s kid. So around that era, I think one of the best parts from the 90s and 2000s was, of course, I just feel like the cartoons around that time were absolutely amazing. I'm talking about like really phenomenal shows. We had Courage the Cowardly Dog. That purple dog himself is like super clutch and saving his owners every single time. We had that. Another one was Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids, Imaginary Friends, not kids, where pretty much, you know, kids who grow up, you know, their imaginary friends would live in this house, which was really cool because pretty much the main character, Mag, he really loved Blue and he didn't want to, like, you know, forget him. So like the whole show was based on like friends staying close together and like having fun, which is really cool. And we had that. Then there was Johnny Bravo, Billy and Mandy, Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls,
Ed and
Eddie, Cow and Chicken, what else, Billy? Tom and Jerry, and like also the old school Looney Tunes where they had like you know, little small shorts of like the different characters and what they do, which was really awesome. I just feel like they don't make cartoons like that anymore. I feel like the cartoons now are like really hip. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I don't really have time to watch TV shows now, but I remember watching like a few like new of the shows recently, and it wasn't the same like ours, because ours was like, or the 90s and 2000s was really fun and interesting. And what was really cool is that you would have to watch them like maybe like every weekend morning or like weekday. It's depending on when the show airs. You would always find times like, oh, I know like around 3:30 I don't have to watch this show so I can keep up stuff like that. Like as a kid, like you always keep up, which was really fun because you want to be involved with like what's going on in the story, which is really cool. And around the 2000s, this is when young Clifford was into like collecting cards. Like I know when I was a kid, me and my cousins, we loved to collect Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and this was the hype when they all came out in like early 90s. And what was really cool too is that the shows themselves, like watching Ash become closer to Pikachu and then Yugi like battling like his way up to the top was like very inspiring, which made us want to go ahead and collect the cards. I remember it was Yugi's first structure deck, his very first deck that had all the monsters. And there's this one shop called Little Surprises here in Hong Kong City Mall in Bel Air, where I would always like go and buy my cards at. So this was Yugi's first structure deck, and I remember bringing it home and unwrapping it and thinking to myself like I was Yugi himself. So that was really like one of those cool moments I had. And ever since there, it started my whole like I guess love for collecting Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was a kid. I don't do it now anymore. I feel like the shows themselves have evolved tremendously, which is really great. And yeah. And here she is, you guys, the Antique Mall by I-10 and Beltway 8 in Houston, Texas. So me and PBD are gonna go ahead and go inside and see what's up. So this particular store had so many classic games for sale, and I have to say this was a pretty awesome collection. So when I was a kid, one of the big things growing up was the developing of video entertainment as well as video games. I can say like how far video games have come, especially like playing on the PS1, PS2, and of course one of my favorite systems is Nintendo 64. One of the best memories I would have would be playing with my cousins and my sister and brother in the living room. And of course, you know, there's some really good titles, especially like on some of the games here are Zelda, Super Mario. We all know and truly love, as well as hate, playing against each other in Mario Kart and Mario Party. So it was really bringing me down memory lane going through all these video games. I used to play this game all the time when I was a kid. Same thing with this one, Battle Tank Global Assault. By far one of the best two Nintendo 64 games I played. had to point out for this particular store, this one here had a crazy vintage slash retro collection of McDonald's, I guess memorabilia. They had like chicken nuggets, original glassware, as well as, you know, those boxes from the Happy Meals from like the 90s. Oh, and right here, we were going through some like cool like Happy Meal toys from back in the day. So that was cool. Check out the store Dandyland. They are on Instagram, and this is their very own in-store at the Antique Mall. I really like this store. This is called Down Collectibles, and this one belongs to a really close friend of ours. His name is Austin. If you're ever in the Houston area by the Antique Mall, please do visit Austin. He does carry a lot of vintage as well as cool Funko Pops for sale. Popshavocado Family, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you guys can see, there were so many things at that particular antique mall, from cards, Funko Pops, collectibles, and more. I have to say, me and Pivy were there for a while, but we want to go ahead and show you guys what we picked up so far. So for the first pickup, we had to go ahead and do some Funko products. And for the first Funko product, we have a Funko soda of Frankenberry. Me and Pivy, we really enjoy the General Mills set, and this was a great add to the collection.
I got it for $5.
And Pivy was able to get this for $5, which was a really good steal. All right. For the second purchase that we picked up, these are some trading cards for the comic series Ghost Rider. I thought these were pretty cool. And in total, we did get 9 packets. So we might go ahead and open these up on the channel, maybe. And we were able to get all 9 of these packets for $10, which I think was a pretty good deal as well. And in the back seat, we can't really show you guys what it is. These items will go into the mystery box. And I have to say, to give a hint, they are some ad icons. So the person getting this box, I hope you guys enjoy it as much as we enjoyed trying to find them. And we thought it was a really cool like pickup, especially for the age that they're in. So yeah, so this does come to the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please comment, subscribe, like, and subscribe to the channel. This does help us out tremendously. And if you guys can share with your family and friends as well, that'd be really awesome. And until next time, I'm Popshavocado, and this is Frankenberry, and we'll see you guys later.